Hi there, Doggy Dan here. I'm going to tell you a story. We all like stories. So I was working with a dog today, a dog who was a little bit aggressive, and I shared this story with a lady and she loved it, and I thought, why don't I just share that with people today? So it's really about what makes the method that I share, that I'm going to share with you, what makes it so radically different. And here's what it is. You see, most methods are still using either food treats and clickers to get the dog to do what you want, or they're using kind of a correction approach, telling the dog off, shouting or something else, telling the dog off. Don't do that, don't do this. This method, though, is so radically different because it's all about the connection with your dog. And when you get that bit right, when you say to the dog, hey, listen to me, I'm here, I'm in charge, I've got this, switch off, you can relax, just listen and follow me, amazing things happen. And so what I shared with this lady, the story is this. I went to somebody's house once to work with their dog. They had all sorts of issues, but one of the issues was pulling on the leash. They said, wait till Ruby, when you get the lead out, wait till you see what happens. She is crazy. She backflips, she starts barking, jumping up, she grabs the lead in her mouth, she pulls you to the front door. So to cut a long story short, I showed them how to connect with the dog, with Ruby. And I'd been there about an hour, hadn't touched her much, maybe a tiny bit, hardly at all, hadn't done much. And that's the beauty of this method, but that's besides the point. And then what I did was, they said to me, wait till you get the lead. So I got the lead out and she was calm. And I said, Ruby, come. And she was calm. Put the lead on and Ruby was calm. And then I stood up. And Ruby was calm. And I started walking to the front door, opened the door. They were looking at me, they were looking at each other, they were going, I don't believe this, this is outrageous, what? They were kind of laughing at Ruby because at that moment they knew that Ruby knew how to walk on the lead, but Ruby was deliberately saying, no, I'm not going to walk next to you. It was almost like she went, and of course I know what walking on the lead is. That's not complicated. And I'll walk on the lead nicely next to Doggy Dan. That's what she was saying. But until they did the right stuff and showed Ruby what I was sharing with them, she wasn't going to walk on the lead with them. So here's the point. When you get that foundation bit in place first, then everything starts working. And so I've got a program called the Dog Calming Code, which is part of a bigger program. And I would just love to get you into that, share that with you. You put it in place, it'll blow you away and you can thank me later. And the beauty of this method is it works super fast because you're dealing with the real cause of the issue. It doesn't actually take that much effort. As you can see, like I say, I was there for an hour, hardly touched Ruby, a little bit of interaction, connection, and then she was trained. You don't have to spend hours and hours doing it. There's a step-by-step process. So you really, anyone can do it. It's foolproof. And you get massive, amazing results. Like I say, she was pretty much trained. And you can do it too. Simple, works fast. So click on the link that's on this page. I'd love you to check it out. I'm Doggy Dan. Click on the link, check out the next step, and you can thank me later.